am proud to be a native, and I am proud to be an American.
I'm Felicia Baca. I'm Navajo, and I'm 10 years old.
My name is Della Mandeville. I am 12, and my tribe is Tohono-O'odham.
Raise your hand if you know what you want to write about.
This is a really great project where they're matched up with mentors. And it's a really neat process Brian has developed.
We had 8 mentors and 5 youth playwrights. So they got a lot of individual attention, and those mentors really could coach them through the writing process and really develop a really strong relationship. These were people who really care about this work and have really strong skills in teaching theater, teaching improv, teaching acting. They worked one-on-one coaching the youth from conception to completion of their play.
It's so much fun that you don't even realize that there's work going on. And my approach, was just basically to let Della just come out with whatever story she had, and then for us to, just shape it, give it more of a form.
I think when people hear playwriting, they get intimidated. They think, I don't have anything to say. I don't know how to write a play. But I would say that we're natural storytellers, that we tell stories to each other all day, and it's how we get through life.
What I like most about writing is I can write anything in my imagination. I can just write it out, or I can draw it out and just give it a title.
We did games.
A lot of games. We did a lot of trust work and a lot of community building. And I required that the mentors get in there so that they were really on the same level as the participants.
She said, why don't we just try acting it out, see if you get any ideas? And then we did that, and we got my story put together.
I think the process was the first few days pre-writing, brainstorming, writing about their personal lives, their personal experience, and then having them on the 5th day come up and give me a proposal, basically a pitch.
How about a talking flower, a busy bee, and a beautiful butterfly? Brian was talking and I was drawing, but I was listening. And I put Emily Rose Goes on Vacation.
I think I know where she got the name.
This is kind of weird because I got the name from The Exorcist, but I don't watch it.
I know that the exorcism of Emily Rose.
I can't watch that kind of stuff, so too violent.
I'm seeing objectives, I'm seeing great characters, I'm seeing conflicts, I'm seeing resolutions. More importantly than all that technical stuff, I'm hearing your voices. I'm hearing your stories, and I'm seeing your imagination.
This is a way that you can learn as fast as you would in any other situation, but it feels like fun. It feels like going to Six Flags or Disneyland. There's something celebratory about it.
Where are you at? Are you almost done? You getting through things?
We finished our dialogue and we finished our story.
Great. So are you done with your play, your first draft?
Yes.
Yay! That is so exciting. Our next play is entitled Why Me by Della Mandeville.
Good writers are good observers, and she has such an amazing way of observing people, and she recognizes little details about people, and she's able to, in her storytelling, verbal storytelling, she gets all that out, and that is what eventually went into her play as well, and those little details are what make her voice so unique.
But everyone is picking on me. Is it because I'm not white?
So how did you come up with the idea for the story that we saw this afternoon?
I don't know. I just thought of it. I don't know why, but...
Casey, I'm very sorry about what I said last night. It was racist, and I'll never do it again.
Okay, Olivia. I forgive you. Okay. Let's get back to Earth now. What actually happened is Olivia never got punished for what she did, and she gave me a pathetic apology. And now I really don't know what's going to happen the next day, or week, or month to me. I really don't know.
End of play.
you know, I think as a kid you don't understand all the history that's come before. You know, what does it mean to be Native American? Who the heck knows? You know, you and I would have trouble defining that. But for them, they know there's something there, but they don't know what it is. And by the time they end up 2 weeks later, they know they're part of something important, and there's this group of people that have similar ideas supporting them and celebrating their imaginations.
It brings out and encourages youth to tell their own stories. And in the Native community, that's what we like to see more and more of.
You know, we come from 1,000-year-old tradition. Those kids get a sense of that, and they experience it. It's not something that's talked to them. These Native actors come in, and these Native mentors come in, and they see other people that look like them or look like their family, and it's celebrated.
The transformation of the kids over this 1 week has been so tremendous. They've opened up, and they said this to me. They said, I used to be shy, now I feel like I can say anything, I can talk in class. So you know, self-esteem is a big buzzword that gets thrown around a lot. What I saw was that they gained confidence in themselves and their voices. As the last part of the day, they have something they've created that they want to present to you.
When people look at me, they see a nice girl but a shy girl. When people look at me, they see my dad. When people look at me, they see a shy cat.
I just love this program because afterwards I feel so inspired by the kids, and also when they got up here and they did their last thing, you know, I got really emotional because I just think when I was, you know, 12 years old, like, nothing like this existed, and I really, really wish it did, because it's so important to feel such a sense of pride, like, and to have the courage to stand up in front of an audience is just such a strength.
I learned that you can always write a couple things out, imagine what you want to write about, and then just write it out.
And you know, we've taken art out of so much of people's lives, particularly the kids. And it's such a tiny investment.
I think that the skills they take away from this are life skills. How to collaborate with someone, how to articulate a point of view, how to be responsible, how to express an opinion, how to take information and craft it into a cohesive narrative. These are skills that are going to serve them whether they become playwrights or whether they become veterinarians or teachers or lawyers. They're life skills, and I think that they're going to be better for it.
My voice is like a little mouse and sometimes like a big boulder. My voice is loud. My voice is powerful like a hurricane. My voice is truthful. I write because it's fun and exciting. I write because it's fun and joyful. I write so I can express my feelings. I am proud to be a Native, and I am proud to be an American. I am proud to be a playwright. I am proud to be a writer. I am proud to be myself. I am proud to be me. These are our voices, and these are our stories. Listen, listen, listen.
Do you already know what your next story is going to be, or your next play?
Maybe.
Yeah, we are.